Good morning, everyone. It's your host, Square. Welcome to Square Work Media's world. Oh, and be sure to check out a channel we support here, Roma Army. Go and show her some love, please. She's done a lot of things for men this month in honor of Movember, so I just wanted to give her a quick shout out and plug as if she even needs it, but just a show anyway. Good morning, Miss Delilah. It's good to see you. I removed Fusion, Artemis, Jaw as mods, and I feel like I got to remove any other. Because here's the thing: people are still supporting and laughing and going along. I hope there's no mistake made. Any of the content that is up on whether it's Fusion's page, on whether it's MC's or Filthy's or any of them's pages, has all been convoluted circumstances. A lot of the streams and stuff they did things beforehand to get me riled up. And they are trying to make me seem like I am some narcissistic sociopath who they were going around there for a while falsely accusing me of beating women and children. Well, enough women knew that that was bullshit. So then they changed up from that angle. They pretended to apologize for it. They pretended to apologize for the fake text message fiasco that was started with Dark Angel, which I never sent any messages to that person. I don't think they ever really admitted who did it. They just basically let known that it was a fucking setup. And like Miss Sham, good morning. It's just like her when I commented on something she said on one of those videos, and that's why I'm wondering if you're here, Sham, because you want to get laughs at me, or you really think that way about me. But I made a comment in response to what she had said on a bullshit video that she watched of somebody's, and Fusion came out to me and said, "Whoa, stop! You're all these women are creeped out by you in this community. Leave them alone. You can expect 2 to 3 EPOs in the next 3 days." Well, how the fuck? How is that possible without you giving them my address and making up some bullshit testimony? You know, I can't be friends with you people. I told y'all the only way we would make peace, and people say, "Oh, you're trying to tell them how to run their channel." No, no. Look, if they want to run their channel by doxing and lying about me and breaking the terms of service and saying I'm not disabled and lying about this and lying about that and calling me a manipulator who done this all for attention. I'm doing this all for the free attention and 500 subscribers I got. Yeah, I really have an incentive to do it. Filthy Animal's making money off of my face on T-shirts that he's selling without my permission and shit. But yet I'm the one that's got wrongful intentions in this. Are you got to be fucking kidding me? Like, I just do not get it. And everyone already knows that, like MC saying that I didn't, one, that person wasn't my ex girlfriend. She was a person I was talking to. Two, she lied to me, said she didn't have any kids or nothing. And then three, I get thrown into jail and find out later it's all because of her husband, who she decided to make feel like shit by saying, "Oh, guess what? I cheated on you today." So yeah, I finally got out of jail. I got her to admit the truth on telephone, and I got it to the detectives. So yeah, I take false accusations very fucking seriously because one of them almost affected my life, you dumbasses. That's why when the Stone Dad situation came up, people wondered why was I being so neutral and stuff. Well, I didn't know some of the things that other people knew. I hadn't seen them or nothing. And I'm not just going to quickly jump assume that a guy is doing that type of thing without some real hard hitting evidence in my face. I'm sorry, I'm just not. because I've been on the receiving end of being accused falsely of bullshit. And it's not right. It's not right to men. It's not right to the guys that are locked up in there right now for shit they didn't do. Corey Beatty, he's one of the ones falsely convicted and released after, I don't know, 20 some odd years in prison. And now these motherfuckers are trying to play on this angle that I abused my grandfather, all because in one audio they may have heard me, even though it's a smaller place than where we live. My grandfather still has hard of hearing, and when there's two doors separating you, you yell back sometimes. It's a bad habit of ours, me, Grandma, Grandpa, Logan, everybody that was ever lived in the old house was always used to yelling back and forth from each other. Okay? So yeah, Alan Front, maybe it does look bad sometimes, but you don't understand. That's what I'm saying. You guys are trying to judge things from a fucking YouTube video. I don't yell at my grandpa. Now, if he yells back at me like someone's here or something, and I don't get to him in time, he may yell again, and then I may yell back and say, "I'm coming. Hold on, just a second." Or if he doesn't understand something technologically, sometimes he can get, I do things so fast on the cell phone he can't keep up, and he'll get frustrated, and I'll say, "Hold on," and it's not that I'm trying to overtalk him, but I got to get him to calm down for a second while I show him what I'm talking about on the phone. All right, Mama Jama, you can get out of here. I would believe that all family members stress one another out. It's part of life, especially when you're living with somebody that's older. Exactly, Delilah. No one's talking about the actual victims being ignored that go unreported because of these false allegations. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I appreciate that. Oh, looky there. Someone's calling our house phone. I wonder who could it be? Hello?
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Now, MC, why are you calling me?
Why are you lying and being a victim little baby bitch again when you just had such big balls the other day?
I'm not being a victim little baby bitch, and those balls
You're lying on some bullshit you already lied on. You always tell bitch when you get all fucked up on your Ativan. You had a great show 2 days ago in the morning, and then you went crazy apeshit again.
No, we didn't have a great show. We didn't have a great show. You people were trying to manipulate me.
I was on stage by myself, entertained for over a half hour while you had audio technical trouble again. Ask Om Foo Foo and Goody Goo Goo. They loved my show. So
who cares?
You're put on a good show for the people. This is entertainment. This is YouTube.
No, this is not entertainment. This is not entertainment.
This is entertainment.
This is entertainment. When you guys you even called out No Life Mike. Hey, do you hear me? Are you going to talk? Are you going to keep talking and you listening? You even called out No Life Mike for taking it into real life. You called out No Life Mike for taking it. You called out No Life Mike for taking it into real life. That's no different. That's no different than when you. That's no different. That's no different than when you post my legal name on Reddit and say I'm a rape, blah blah blah, and say that I needed to be down. And it's no different when you make videos calling me a liar and post my legal name to them. Now, excuse me while I go have to take the phone off the fucking hook, because I'm not going to do this with this asshole. Don't worry, I got it. I just don't get it. Come on, Brownie. The dude literally criticizes No Life Mike for coming to my house. Oh, that's too far. But prank calls, which is what they'll like to call them, but they're not prank calls. They're harassing calls. I'm not playing a victim Google baby. I tried to be y'all's friend. Y'all said y'all was gonna take shit down, and I knew after I got a text message from somebody that told me to go watch something that was unlisted. Yeah, they gave me the link of something unlisted, something that you fools didn't want me to see, and I saw it. So kiss my ass. All right? MC, you're not going to call my house phone. That, again, is breaking into real life. Like, does anybody not see the hypocrisy? There are no prisoners here, Carrie. You're getting blocked, too, for that fucking video you made. You didn't even do a half-assed job on it. You're getting blocked for bad fucking just bullshit, period. Free the prisoners. Is Ford unblocked? Is Jackie? Oh, where's the Workyverse people? Oh, fuck them. You want to talk to them? Go over to Herbals. I'm sure they're over there. Mr. Fusion's new account is blocked. If his regular account comes in here, I'm asking people to block it. You're right, MC. I'm not a victim now. I'm a survivor and overcomer. Because if I was a victim, I would have been a victim back in 2019 when I almost ended my life. But I didn't. I would have been a victim if I succumbed to drug addiction and kept buying my pills off wherever and going to different doctors and stuff. I quit it. I was a victim when I allowed, and I am a victim every time I allow, and you guys break through to my conscious and disturb or put me through pain, suffering, or mental distress. You're literally causing me so much mental distress that a lot, besides what I do at home and around the house for my grandfather, the rest of my time is dealt with coming on here to explain why I'm being misrepresented and how I don't like it, especially starting out as a new YouTuber. And that's why these people have done all this. One singular goal: reduce the amount of people he can attract, reduce the amount of subscribers he gets, or at least make the growth so slow and full of such shit. No offense to anyone subscribed, but you know, they don't like regular YouTube channels, people that play by the rules and get monetization and stuff. And the ones that are, they're breaking them. They don't want me to get this channel monetized because then I'll be able to take actions I can't take right now against their videos or against Fusion's putting emojis of me as a perk for membership, incentivizing the bullying of me with money, literally making money off of the joking of me and making me into a spectacle, something they know that is deep down inside gets to me. How did they know that? Oh, they found out privately offline. I'll tell you that. Or they found out online in a private stream or unlisted stream somewhere I didn't see. yeah, I want to eventually get monetized. I don't see it happening before the end of the year because I've got school and stuff. But after school, I'd like to start working towards getting monetized and making regular content and not doing streams about the fucking workyverse. Look, Grizz is in here, but he's got me blocked. I respect him as a veteran and his service, but I don't respect how he just blindly judged me and talked shit about me yesterday. So if we could please get Grizz out of here, I'd very much appreciate it. I'm asking my mods to do something I want done in my channel. So let's see if it happens. Like, dude, you had no reason saying like, "Oh, he just sits in his bed and gets high all day." Really, really? You see me 24 hours a day and know exactly what I do. Okay, I know you don't. So if you don't, and you're not paying somebody to do it, then how the fuck do you know what I do every day? Basically, I got what it takes. I got to learn to take bullshit and false accusations. I'm getting all that training right now. The only thing else I got to take is I got to make sure to be and all that stuff that those people like Filthy Animal and stuff, the way they talk all the time. I could talk normally without cussing. I'm not going to lie and say that my slang way of talking is how I was raised. It's just a habit from childhood, teenage years. Embrace the hate. Yeah, I could embrace the hate if it's coming purely from a hate stance that we're doing the rec. Evil. Literally evil. If I didn't have the support system I had, if I was truly on my own right now, living alone with nobody with me, that's melodrama. That's not sensualization. That's not me trying to get a, oh, that's just a fucking cold heart. I told some of these people, like, I want to be a YouTuber, be the type where I'm being seen as a spectacle and made to be humiliating. I couldn't take that consciously, mentally. It was that guy messed on, like, you know, and I expressed that to people who I thought would help guide me the right way, not try to take opportunistic ventures off if I'm addicted and and then once they learn my medical stuff and tell me, oh well, you just like for a reason. I once tried to go the all natural way method of living. It doesn't work for me. I have to I use live foods in the morning and then I eat cooked food in the afternoon whenever I'm my medicine because it natural means are better, don't get me wrong. They're not what one solely needs. Some people it don't. Money talks album world though. I get what the phrase means. The phrase is, he who has the most money, that's what gets the talk. And don't walk away defeated. But when you're referencing that in the context of, you know, well, we had, oh, I know, we could just pay one of our pals that traffics in this similar type content that he thinks is actually his friend on Facebook. Money talks and bullshit walks. If raise your hand or press 1 on your keyboard and hit enter if you want somebody on your Facebook friend list, somebody you've known for years or whatever. How would your private information screenshotted it and sold it out there to somebody so they could expose and dox it on YouTube? Raise your hand if you would like that, please. Because if you'd like it, just drop your name down and I'll make sure to do it. Not that I've ever done it, but I've had it done. One time, one quick millisecond of a time, someone's name on Facebook did get exposed on a live stream. And as soon as I saw it and realized it, I wanted to just bang my head against the wall, but that wouldn't do nothing. So, of course, I just took everything down. I asked if anyone recorded it, please delete it. But these people, for something like that, by which I apologize for, these people are still using that and other behavior today. That's asinine. Well, equal information, but not all information is true knowledge, Rex. For my initiation into the higher mysteries. To forget about myself and look at things from a completely non-detached. I had to become undetached to see the world for how it really was. That was the price that was so hard to pay and do. The $1,200-$1,400, that was just for traveling expenses and stuff that the other guy used. His time, which he didn't charge me for, was more valuable than anything, and he does charge people for his time. And he taught me his way, and I've integrated some of it, but I've never been able to fully transition to do what he does mentally and healthy. It's just too much subconscious blockage or habitual bullshit built into my neuro feedback. I don't know. But these feedback loops, like YouTube and Facebook and stuff, these people have turned the feedback loop into watch content, make content of someone else in distress or getting trolled, made fun of, post it, see it premiere, get the likes and views, and then they get dopamine and then they feel good from it. If that isn't fucking sick and not a drug, I don't know what else is. No, the Illuminati was created in Bavaria in 1776 by a guy named Adam Weishaupt. It has nothing to do with what you're speaking of. You're speaking of the elite and stuff. That's completely two different groups. There's an actual Illuminati thing somebody organized where you can buy a pendant and supposedly you're a part of the official order, what they call the official order. Why, crazy purple Kirby lady? Why should you be unblocked when you talk shit about me? Why? The new economy movement, well, be careful if it isn't anything else gold and silver because there's been a lot of crypto scams come out here last couple of days. A lot of crypto scams. That's why I've never bought crypto. Barely have enough U.S. Federal Reserve notes as it is, and they're getting worth less and less as each day passes. Yeah, I am. Square the narcissist sociopath. Although I do have some positive traits of narcissism, I'm more empathetic than I am a narcissist. So, sorry, that don't fly. That dog don't hunt. You're not going to get me mad anymore by calling me that. You know, because when you have a psychiatrist tell you, you know, like you're not, when it's their job to tell you if you are or not, because people that get diagnosed with what she's calling that, whoever that is calling me that, I don't know if it's a he or she. It's called antisocial personality disorder. And there was a guy the other day on one of the channels I watch called Special Books by Special Kids. And they feature a lot of people that have it a lot worse in life, arguably, than I do in some of the videos, some of the people. And they're all beautiful souls. And I love that channel. And I love everything it stands for. So again, shout out to Special Books by Special Kids, because that's the second person I've seen with antisocial personality disorder that's diagnosed that talks about how they naturally or have a way of manipulating others and like what the other guy does. This other guy seemed a little bit more constrained, but there's two guys. One guy's a black guy on there and the other guy's a white guy, and they both have APD and they both talk about it. And in one of the parts specifically, they say, you know, and he says like it actually makes them laugh when they hear people calling other random people because of a disagreement or whatever the case may be, or an argument, or because how the other person acts, they automatically assume and call them that. And they said they have no idea what it's like to be like, you know, like those guys don't even want to hurt. Like they get to a point, people with APD, if they have it, most of them, not all, but a lot of them used to have a fascination when they were younger with, you know, being in charge and manipulating situations naturally. And sometimes it can even involve animal cruelty or abuse. And if it's recognized and treated early on, then yeah, the person can live a fulfilled, fulfilling life, even with something as horrible as APD, which is just a brain looking to become a criminal. And, and not always the best ways or the most less grotesque ways possible either. So the fact that I have seen myself and know about it, yeah, you can't call me a narcissistic sociopath and cause me to get upset anymore because I know I'm not. And y'all should really study up on the word sociopathic. It has to do with another person doing things regardless, um, getting to a goal regardless of the cost of doing the things to get that goal might have on other people, like me with your videos and channels and lives. You don't care about the cost of that. I think you guys are the sociopaths. Because I've slipped up, yeah. The other day, just yesterday, I mean, I called out Herbal's name. And you know how I felt later on about that? Bad. Because I should feel bad. No matter all the stuff he's done to me and wronged me and everything else, why would I stoop to his level? It just fills the mind because other than with the males and the workyverse and stuff, and even No Life Mike's video, despite his recent indiscretion, of which I have him on video committing a very least record of that might have been a felony, along with grabbing my house and doxing it, incrimination. And despite me having all that, I've taken the higher road to apologizing to him. To apologize to me, it don't look like, for the phone call he did on live, not telling me, talking to me like he was my friend. Dude, I already apologized to the spokesman character, but I still told the spokesman character that he knows, regardless of y'all trying to explain away, he's just trying to tell you, what are you going to do when you da, 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 da. Like, come on. You guys know I'm not that stupid. He didn't say it in a good way. He said it as a fuck you. Go look at the community post. But I said, irregardless of that, irregardless, just like with the thing with Herbal, I shouldn't stoop as low or lower by saying things like a line from a movie, suck a dick and die slow, even though it was only a line from a movie and talking about the inevitable whenever it does come. of when somebody dies to tell them that when they do suck a dick and die slow. I apologize for that. 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta check my grandpa's blood pressure. But yeah, I was wrong for saying that. And obviously, like I said it before, I didn't say it in the sense of I was going to do it to him. I just said it in the sense of, fuck you, dude. Whenever you do die, suck a dick and die slow. Because I hated when he said that comment to me and for him starting this shit with me. But you're right. I was wrong. And sincerely, I do apologize for it. Now, do I expect him to accept my apology and be my friend? No. 1 second. How do you feel so far this morning?
Well, there's been 30 minutes late. I'm sorry I've got that.
What do you mean? You're not late. You'll be okay. Well, hopefully not too late. You took it, what time did you eat?
I've said 30, it's been about an hour. I mean, maybe a little bit 30 minutes.
You watching Heartland?
Well, she's blind. She got kicked off. Forest.
Oh, you're on season 7. Good Lord. You watch these fast.
14 seasons.
I know you watch them fast, don't you?
I'm sitting watching. I've been a week looking at
that. Your blood pressure is 159 over 79, pulse 66.
Okay.
And it's sending it to the doctor.
Yeah, she just got to get her sight back. She's been blind. She got to kick it back.
Oh, damn.
There's lightning and everything. She got somebody extra to come out there and they set her up. Yeah.
Huh. I should see that one. Brownie, come here. I may have to check that one out because I actually haven't seen it. That's one series I haven't seen. I didn't think I would get into the Ted Bundy stuff like I did. I didn't think I would get into the other series on Netflix that I did either. Can't think of the name of it. But Netflix does have some good shows despite the stuff that they promote that's clear propaganda. Yeah, John, Artemis, you guys see you're still here, but you're not mods because, I mean, I can't trust because people could be working with y'all and, you know, I'm sorry. I mean, I really am. It has to be like this. Maybe if you guys, you know, wanted to actually me be able to trust people again, maybe you could help me in this campaign to get all this bullshit taken down and my name doxed everywhere taken down. You know, then I might be comfortable with making people mods again from that community or that area of YouTube. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going out to other communities and finding other people to mod for me, or just keeping the mods I know. I may still have some bad mods. That's the fucking crux of the situation. Yeah, Grandpa's doing good this morning. He didn't like when the phone rang, but when I took it off the hook, I'm sure he felt better. I'll hit you back on IG, y'all. Just give me time. I told y'all I got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. Plus, I'm shit with getting on IG. Not telling you to tell people what to do. It's called standing for what's right. Look, I'm tired of even these I'm not saying suppose, I'm tired of these people that think I'm a like, and they, according from what people are saying in chat, are the real badasses or gangsters. I ain't got no issue with y'all. I don't claim nothing. Say, okay, like I said before, I'm a citizen. I belong to fraternal organization. Hell, I'll probably end up being in AARP one day or in your local Lions Club too, once I get old enough and start providing on. I know that I haven't fully grown up yet, and I've had issues to contend with that's made that even harder. It is physically, I am grown, but mentally, I'm just starting to get there. And that's because I was shielded and sheltered. And I swear to God, if somebody, I hear his phone ringing, if somebody is calling my grandpa at 8:30 in the fucking morning, yeah, fucking no lie. He's probably thinking I don't hear, but I do hear. But only be you, you piece of shit. Oh, I guess he's talking to somebody else. I take that back. Deal. Oh, it's my dad. You're alright, Chad. You're gone, dude. Like, this dude doesn't realize I've already gotten up this morning and looked around and already figured out what shit I gotta do today to the house. Get out of here, dude. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Do you know that there are people that live around me by themselves, old, that don't really have a lot of people in their life? And you know what I do? Every time. And I don't ask or expect to get paid. Hell, here recently I moved a dryer with somebody's help and dollied it over to someone's house and installed it for them. And they wanted to give me $20. Did I take it? No, because that's how I was raised. So you can get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. For real, you can. There ain't nothing more than I hate a motherfucker to think I'm not a hard worker. Well, usually for Thanksgiving, we would go and see our family up north in Bonne Terre, Missouri. I don't think that's going to be the case this year because of the way everything is with money wise and stuff. Plus, there's a lot of people that go up there, and my grandfather, and they've got another dog, and we've got a dog, and we've never had a dog before. And my grandpa just sort of kind of don't want, he doesn't, I'm trying to talk him out of it slowly, but if he don't want to go, we ain't gonna go. But I always love going and visiting my aunt and uncle and my nieces and my nephews. I got a little niece that's 3 years old, and she's adorable, and she's gonna be just like her mom said she is. And I've got a nephew. He loves playing with police vehicles and fire trucks. I think he's gonna be a policeman one day. Like, I come from a real good family, and And with none of my family, very few people in my family have ever hurt anyone. And the few people that have, hell, they paid for it. You bet your ass they did. Like, oh wow. Well, now that y'all made an account and I'm screenshotting and saying apologize to spokesman and you disrespected that. So, wow, okay. Yeah. No, I'm not talking. I already apologized, number one. I'm not apologizing again. Well, if I'm stuck in a paradox, Rex, tell me what the paradox is and I can break free. I probably wouldn't cook. We would probably get, there's usually what we would do for Thanksgiving is there's a place that has a lot of pre-Thanksgiving stuff already made, and we just go and pick it up and serve it and do that. Or, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, Shan. But I mean, if he wanted me to cook, I would. Sure. I mean, I know how to. I'm not the best with it. I'm not no chef. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm past anger. People have treated me like nothing, cannon fodder, and I did nothing to them. And then when I finally do retaliate, oh, I done fucked up now. I done screwed and crossed the line now. It's such bullshit. I'm starting to think I'm in a troll of a troll. Like, I'm starting not to know how much of this shit is real from real. And that scares me. That makes me scared I'm sorry about the noise, but I made my bed. I always make my bed every morning when I wake up, and people's bed made is different to other people, but my bed made is the parts because I keep one spot of it that I don't sleep on, obviously, the side that Brownie likes to go to at the end of it. I have papers that are important and things that I use frequently. So that is laid out the way it is. But the rest of it, I've got clean quilt drawn out over it and all the way down. And that's how I make my bed. And I just wanted to make sure that the other part underneath was straight. Iceman's doxing people. No, I can't see him. He's got me blocked, dude. That's what they do. I need a mod to block Iceman. Rex, I'm gonna make you a mod, man. Will you please do the right thing with it? Block Iceman and block anybody else you can see that I can't see. Iceman, Petey Wheatstraw, Herbal, MC. If you see any of them people, block them. I don't care how friendly you are to them. I'm asking you as a mod. That's neutral. This is my channel. I don't want the fucks in here. Hey, beachside redneck. No, he's doxing people in here. Thank you, Freedom Keeper, for doing it. Like, I can't see Iceman because I never unblocked him. Or he's never unblocked me. Thank you, Freedom Keeper. Thank God for you. I didn't mean to hide you, Rex. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I hid Rex. My bad, Rex. My bad. My bad, dude. My bad. There are mods in here. Beachside redneck. Like, I'm gonna trust you, man. These people, like, they're coming in here and they're fucking with me so bad. I don't know what's real, as far as things that have happened on here, what's real from unreal. I am a valuable, living, breathing human being with friends, loved ones, family, associations, just like anyone else. And I have never released anybody's address, nor have I done things wrong, except in certain instances that I've made amends for, personally apologized, even to Blackhawks for that stupid phone call I made. God, I was weak at that point. I was just about ready to start doing the same shit back. If I had been working right now, wherever I labeled it where I was working, they would have called, because they've already called the last place I worked and sent a pizza out here that nobody paid for. They've already done that once to get them pissed off at me. And I told them, the person that came by that worked with me before, I said, wasn't an online order. I said, yeah, it's somebody that's harassing me because I'm streaming. And they said, oh, okay, I'll let them know. And they know that we don't ever make online orders. I know I told talk, sorry. Thank you for. See, people don't understand. I take accountability. Look at the screen right here, and you see I take accountability. If anything, I'm eager, but I'm not eager to take accountability on anything false. Oh yeah, he just set up that one photo for fun. Look, he doesn't actually use this thing. Oh, wait. Oh, he does? Oh, shit. Well, fuck. I guess that blows that little fairy tale that I don't use this thing, actually. Like, you guys don't get that I literally beachside redneck just because he's, look, beachside redneck knows I've been getting fucked with. Beachside redneck, I'm counting on you, man. Please, please. I don't care who you're friends with, but dude, I'm somebody. Look, I don't care that you did what you did to the guitar. Yeah, I'm a fan of Ryan Upchurch's, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these people who are fans of him that got nothing to say to him and are cool with this anime thing. But then I got other people who were fans of him, still are, I guess, but aren't cool with him doing this anime thing, like Fusion and PBR and people. And but yet they don't give a shit that I'm being bullied. And it's just a clusterfuck of hypocrisy all the fuck around. And I think Beachside Redneck sees that. Oh, well, Beachside Redneck, if he's in here looking for Upchurch, he needs to know that Upchurch don't come to my place. I know what you're saying, Freedom Keeper. I know what you're saying. I'm watching the chat like a hawk. Beachside Redneck, if you do anything, it will be seen and you will be demodded. So please, please be a friend to me, dude. I haven't done anything to you. Oh, I do. I deserve $800 for the shirt. So tell Filthy to send a cashier's check. Come on. I got a place I can cash it. Because you people are not going to make this money off of me and think that I'm never going to sue you for the shit. That's why you wanted to try to get me to be friendly and shit. That's why MC's calling me mad. Because, see, if they could have got me to go along with any of it, which I never was going to, but they wanted to make a universe for No Life Mike. Thank you very much, No Life Mike people. I hope you know that. The Milkyverse was going to include people that I had issues with, and probably other people like fucking Venomous and who else knows. No, if Beachside Redneck never does anything wrong, I'm not going to take his wrench away. He's the one person that I know is who he is, and I've talked to him before, and I know the issues he's had on here, and I don't know how much of me he knows, but I just hope he'll be. Freedom Keeper, you're right. Like, I'm gonna have to take Goody Goo Goo's wrench because I don't know who's he with. I'm not blocking you, Sugar Nova, but just because I I'm taking your wrench just because I'm not trying to have that many people with wrenches. And it's like Freedom Keeper said, I need to tighten up. Jen, I'm not blocking you, but I'm taking your wrench. And that's all I'm doing. And I took those wrenches just to lower the circle of people, okay? Because I don't need that many mods right now. Now, if those people stay in here and act nice, they'll be the next ones that'll get wrenches. Good morning, Mike Smith. Who do I block people I shouldn't and let others stay? No, things are as usual, not well, because people want to lie and say that I'm no victim, that I have not been trespassed or wronged against. While I will agree, I do not like to be a victim or in the victimhood mentality because it is not positive. You have to be honest about things. No freedom is. See, Regan, you making comments like that is what's not because I'm listening to what everything she says. That's why I took her advice and took. Okay, Freedom Keeper. Thank you. Have a good day. I'm a victim of my own excessive pride or self confidence, really. Faceless one. That's not true. And you know, what's funny is I saw you on a stream. I sure did. I saw you on a stream. Just remembered. And I've had you up on my panel. So you don't support me, do you? Why are you here? sure you're probably on many different streams. There's no way to know. And I'm not going to bring up, because honestly don't even remember which exactly one it was myself. But I remember seeing it because I just saw it last night. Yeah, but this one was, if I'm not mistaken, it's like he was talking shit about me, or I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken and getting him confused. I could be fucking full of shit right now. I don't know. Because I can't remember exactly. Oh, so you are talking shit about me? I'm not talking about from any stream. No, 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 no. I'm talking about something that. No, no, no. I did. No, I am confused. Say shit directly to me. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. I tell you what, you are nothing but a liar. No, you're not going to give me advice. Because if you think I'm going to take advice or anything you say, you're out of your mind. You know the advice I need? Here's the advice I need. I need to know where I can find trust, or at least semi-trustworthy people to help me with the channel, and not people that are going to talk shit and make shit up. Oh, okay. Well, you know what, dude? We got nothing to talk about. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Oh, now Rick comes in on account. I can see. Oh, what's up? Just dealing with more people bullshitting and your friend Filthy Animal. I hope I'm ready to give thanks. What kind of threat is that? Don't be telling me happy Thanksgiving. Look, just because you guys manipulated me to where I got you up on the panel the other day, like clearly heard you, Jaw, saying, "Oh, I get them up on that panel. I get it done," and you were able to get it. Progressive Patriot is being persecuted. He is. By who? Yeah, do you think he's going to do that, Jaw? You really think because you told him to, he's going to? Like, you came to that figure, which still leaves him with money, which would mean I would have to enter into an agreement to accept that, which I never accepted the selling of them to go anyways. He needs to refund every one of those people their money back, and they need to send a shirt back. That's what he needs to do. And then he needs to sit there on those shirts and look at them and say, what a fruitless effort this was been. I'm so glad Square was nice to allow me to do this instead of having to deal with a fucking lawsuit. Because that's what he's going to get ready to fuck around and find out about is a lawsuit. And that's why I don't say fuck around and find out. I only said it just then because that's the same type of language and shit that's been used and shit trying to impersonate me. And it's fucking hilarious. I am thankful for all my blessings by the fans of Upchurch. Why is that, Jack? If I had literally $800, which I don't think I'm gonna get, but let's say I had it from the shit people have sold from me, which would, I guess, only include Filthy Animal. What about the other people? They've sold shit too, you know. But let's say that I did get something, $800. I would probably give it to my grandfather who needs it and who's going to need it and can better manage it for us because coming January, I'm going to be broke. My money runs out literally December 31st. On December 31st, I have literally, like, I have just a little bit of money left. Basically, enough to put in my wallet for a few days, you know. Like, I have managed my money as best as I could. Very, very hard. Very hard to do. I would like to buy a laptop, but I'm hoping that when I go and get this flash drive today and install Linux, I can do my streams that way because Linux supposedly uses less RAM than Windows. So I'm going to boot from the flash drive and use Grub and use Ubuntu. And I'm going to go to StreamYard and I'm going to try to see what it's like to share a tab wirelessly. And if it's not any better, I'll see if it's better plugged into the Ethernet. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to have to get a better computer. I'm not going to buy a lot of weed with $800. Number one, the $800, like I said, would probably go into a general fund, family fund. It would not go towards just weed. Some of it may be used for weed, but I doubt it. Since I need a new computer for school, anyways. I mean, like I said, if I can get this Linux to work, I don't need a new computer, which then I could use the 800 to give my grandfather, which he and I both are going to need come January. Because come January, I don't have any money that was set aside and already given to help pay for the bills and stuff like I had. I only had it up till December. At least one thing not changed about me, and that's my honesty. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. I'll be indigent come January. You don't buy it by the ounce. The most you can buy is a half ounce, and that's like about $100, $120 retail. Of course, I have low income discount, and I have reward points usually. So usually I get $5 off, or sometimes I don't get anything off, but usually always I have 5, 10, $15 off something. So you can't buy I mean, the only way you could buy a full ounce as if you had a caregiver that was growing weed for you as a patient, which we can't be all lucky to have. I've looked for some, trust me. I've looked for a caregiver for myself because it's supposed to be cheaper than going to the dispensary. Cheaper than growing too. If Filthy sent me money, I might be okay with the first and only set of shirts, but no more. No, that's not me giving him verbal consent to do this. I never gave him any consent or signed away any of, you can't put my face on stuff and sell it when I mean, you can't do that, especially when you are making a profit. You're not giving them away for free. You're not doing them because you're trying to protest or nothing. You're doing it for a humiliation attempt reason, a malicious reason. And you're making money off of it, which is gross. It makes it even more disgusting. Shit, I ain't no way I'll smoke a half ounce in 2 to 3 days. If I did that, I couldn't smoke. Yeah, let me see Filthy send me some money. He ain't gonna send me no fucking money. Y'all are crazy if y'all think that. And for all I know, that screenshot that could have been fudged a little bit. He may not even made that much. He may have made it up. He may have not made nothing. Well, I'm sure he made something, I'm sure. It probably is real. That's the fucked up thing. It probably is 100% real because you guys would actually buy that shit. Like, does that make y'all feel better that y'all have a shirt of a guy, a young guy like me, taken mostly pics, make my face look weird or whatever when freeze framed from streams of me griping about the harassment? And so it's literally my face frozen talking about the shit that I'm fucking tired of dealing with. And y'all are wearing it, what, in protest of me not wanting you to have it? Well, that's great that you smoke that much and work 60 hours a week. I know you can, but I mean, I'll probably, if I can work 40 hours a week, I'll be blessed. But if I have to work part-time and get part-time disability as a phlebotomist, I will. I mean, if I have to. I don't think I'll have to. I think, well, when I get older, I might have to. But, I'm going to try and I'm going to give it my all for as long as I can. Try to work overtime even. Wait. Heather, really? You want to make comments like that? You can go too, hon. Or ma'am, excuse me. Like, seriously, like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, because he works 60 hours, that he doesn't have any stress? No, I'm sure he does have stress. He doesn't have the stress of people calling his elderly people and harassing them, or harassing his dad, or talking about his dead relatives. Of course the shirts are making fun of me. Just like fucking Fusion's little thing. little GIFs he made in his channel, emojis for people to become members. Like, he sets that up, and instead of setting up like a Bob emoji or something, no, he sets up a fucking square emoji. After talking about peace and getting me to mod him in here and unblock people. That's how manipulative and slimy that little fucking dude is. Well, if she wasn't talking about me, I'm sorry. I'm hypersensitive, okay? I'm hyper aware of what's being said. I don't like being neurotic, but I guess it comes with the territory of having anxiety. Because it's not anything new. It's something I've had since I was a child. Miss Brady, I apologize. That's the most I've ever worked, though, in a week. That's the fact. It's 40 hours. I mean, well, I've worked more than 40 hours back when I was a kid, but ever since my accident, I've been lucky if I gotten close to 40 hours at all. And that's not something I like. It's not something I enjoy. Do you think that makes me like, do you think it makes me feel good that I can't go out and just get any old welding or deckhand job that they do have around here in Supply? I'd love to go do that. I've tried to go do that. And I failed the physical. I couldn't weld in a straight line to save my life if it depended on it. But for some reason, I am able to retain things that are interesting to me, like in phlebotomy. And I am able to take one hand and another hand and get somebody's stuff and get their blood. And maybe, yeah, that's not a lot of contribution to the world, but it's a function, it's a task, it's a trade that I can do and use, and I can always have a job, and I can always provide for me and my dog. And that's what will matter when my grandfather passes, is can I do that? And hopefully, or not hopefully, the answer will be yes, because that's why I'm going to school. I just signed something this morning for voc rehab. I've got to go to the library today. I can't drive a forklift because of the medicine I take and the weed I have in my system. Company wouldn't let me, even though it's illegal. Moses, I just told a story about how I can't weld a straight line for shit. With all the heat and stuff and welding and how heavy it is and everything, I can't do it. But I can take people's blood. I've done it before after my wreck. Well, yeah. Well, no, I haven't done it after my wreck. But look, guys, I gotta try. And if I can't do it, I won't do it. And it'll devastate me if I can't do it. But I did it before, and I'm hoping I can do it again. But guys, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I give to charity every year through my contributions. And I believe in it. I try to give charity in other ways. And I do. And I take the spiritual aspect of life very seriously. And I realize it's important to be men that can create and build. Like, and people accuse me even of not being that. That's okay. This channel's not about that. This is about my personal opinions and stuff. And it has. I have to switch YouTube, or I have to switch mics because of that mic. The heck? Hello? Hold on. Let me see if I can check these settings. Hello? 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 There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. Moses. Moses. Don't ever come back in my chat again, dude. Don't you ever come back in my chat again, you piece of shit. Rick, you can go with him. Well, Mike Smith, I need to know who Filthy is so he can be charged and so he can be uh, get a restraining order and so I can sue him. But I'm not gonna lie, me and my grandfather aren't in any position to pay for the information. So until someone has a gut chance, feeling to do the right thing, I guess nothing's gonna be done. I got rid of them jaw. Moses said something that had to do with my friend that died. He asked me a stupid question that he clearly knew the answer to already. So I'm not entertaining him or Rick anymore. They do nothing but make entertainment off of people who have either genuine problems or have criminal issues and stuff and are documenting their life like that.
Content important. Yeah, you can text me. Yeah, you can text me. You can text me anytime. Let me know it's you. Because you don't understand, filthy animal. Yeah, MC had started the fire, but you just fucking came by and dumped a gallon of gasoline and diesel on it. Lil me, don't nobody wanted to ask your opinion. Goodbye, Lil me. I don't have any use of any of the little thing since they want to make videos about me and stuff. You can say as long as you ask for. Oh, old hag is gone. You know what, Regan? I take that back. I need to clean house, just like Freedom Keeper said. I need to take your advice for once. I got a lot of motherfuckers literally in here tuned in. So proud of folk with we're going changing tomorrow. That's why the straight out going down, going back up sometimes. It's alright. It's alright. Y'all can have this piece of shit. Y'all can have it. And you can stick it up your asses. You understand? Yeah, you understand because you all like doing that, you sick sons of bitches. You like to say, filthy animal, my daddy. And just Be quiet. Shut up. All of you. Leave me alone. That's never worked before, but I'll say it again. Stop making fucking shirts about me. Videos, shirts, merchandise, all that bullshit. Stop it. I promise you, I promise to God, one day we'll be in court. And if we're not in court on earth, we'll be in court in heaven, so to speak. That's for damn sure. Still get into heaven, but you're still going to have to answer for your sins. Or at least if you believe that way you do. I don't give a damn what you believe. Take this shit down. Cease and desist. Do you understand English, filthy animal? Stop making shit about me. I'm tired of people like you and Fusion saying the filthy animal owns me so fucking hard. That dude don't own a goddamn thing. Fuck you, your worst nightmare. Fuck you, get out of the chat. I'm out of this one. I'm not gonna have a good day because of these fuckheads. They always fuck everything up. All the damn time. Fuck everything